You're 17 years old, you're a prostitute, and it sounds like somebody that maybe doesn't want to do this and wants to go back and be in school and live a normal 17-year-old life.
Yes, that's correct. It is correct. I've been trying to get out of this for a long time, but I started prostituting when I was 16. My mother, she really hasn't been there. She's just condoned everything. I just feel like she chooses a man before her kids.
Why did you become a prostitute? I can't imagine a young girl thinks, wow, that's cool.
It's not cool at all. It's nothing cool about it.
What would possess you to say, okay, I'm gonna try doing this?
I don't feel comfortable at home. I don't at all.
And so this was a way, and this was a way to make money.
Escaping home.
And what makes you uncomfortable at home?
My mother and her husband, my stepdad. He didn't say remarks. Will didn't say remarks to me and stuff.
What kind of remarks is he saying to you?
He didn't say remarks like, what are you gonna do? Like, my mom would send me to ask him for money. Like, I asked my mom for some money, but she'll send me to him. And when I go to him, he'll be like, what are you gonna do for this? And I'll be like, in shock, like.
So he's making sexual advances on you?
Mm-hmm. Like, it's okay, basically, like. And he didn't say a remark like, if you're gonna prostitute, well, do it in the family. Like.
And this is your mother's husband?
And just recently I found out she married him.
Well, she didn't tell you?
She hasn't told me.
She still hasn't told you?
She still hasn't told me. My sister told me.
Does your mom know that you're a prostitute?
Yes, she does.
Did you tell your mom that her husband...
didn't say these remarks to me? Yes, I have.
And what does your mom say?
He didn't mean it that way. It was probably just an accident. It's just excuses for him.
Did you have a good relationship with your mom?
Of course, my mom's my heart. Regardless of anything, she's still my heart.
And even now, you have a good relationship with her?
Yes.
What is it going to take for you to stop prostituting, for you to stop going out on the streets, and get you to go back home and go to school?
My mom needs to support me. Like, we're going to school, for instance. I've been asking her to enroll me to school. She can't do it. She don't want to do it.
You ask your mom to take you to school?
Yes. I didn't been at the school waiting for it. Literally with the counselor. She hasn't came.
And your mom needs to take you to school and get you back in, and you're saying you've gone to school, you're waiting for her to show up, and she doesn't show up.
She doesn't show up. It's always an excuse, or she put him on the phone. He talked for her.
Your mother is here. Let's bring her out.
Dorothy, why are you telling all these lies?
Mommy, you are the reason.
Why?
You are the reason I'm doing this.
No, I'm not the reason.
Yes, you
He's
are.
not the reason
You're
either.
The reason.
No,
You're the reason
it's not
I'm doing
at
this.
all.
Yes, you are.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Stop
you are.
lying to yourself
yes, you are.
and get it together, girl. Get it together. You don't have to be out there. You do not have to be out there. And I do not condone you being out there. When I first found out you were out there, it hurted me. It hurted me to my heart. And I'm always there for you. You know it. Through thick and thin. I'm there for you every time you call me and say, Mom, I need to get out of jail. When the police call me and tell me you're in there, I come and get you. I come and get you. I'm there for you all the time.
Who do you call to come get you? You know.
Every time I bring you home,
why would I want to go?
You do not stay there. You do not stay at home.
Why would I want to stay home with a man that you just got married you never told me about?
You leave home. You
never told me about.
It's nobody's business what my personal life is. It has nothing to do with you, me marrying him at all.
Mom, your personal life does. It's part of your daughter's business. She's living in the house with your husband. She's 17. She's been out of the house since she's been 16 years old.
She does not want to come home. She does not want to be at home.
And there's a reason why she doesn't want to be at home.
Why don't I want to be home, Mom? Just tell them why.
You said because of Will.
What remark did I ever tell you that he said to me?
Oh, the remark is keep it in the family or something like that. But all I said was that's not what he meant.
Here's a strange man coming into a relationship, coming into the house, and he's saying, hey, you want some bucks? You know, what are you going to do for it? You know, come on. There's no misinterpretation of that. He's making sexual comments.
Okay, yeah, I remember you telling me
that. Ever since then, Mom, he knows how he is.
You just don't like him, period.
He's a
wait a
because
second.
of it.
Wait
no,
a second.
I understand
if he's making these comments to her, what are you doing to him?
Nothing.
No, I talk with him. I talk with him, and I've
Nothing.
talked to him, and I says, well, why
But
did
then
you
you
make
still
these
married him
remarks
after he
with
made
her?
these
And she didn't
remarks.
even tell me that. You
I
got
didn't,
married,
I
Mom.
didn't tell you because I wasn't going to tell anybody at all.
That's crazy.
Anybody.
That's crazy.
Listen,
Okay,
No.
listen. Isn't that a little unusual that you're not telling anybody you're married, including your kids?
Well, I didn't tell anybody because I just didn't want to tell anybody.
You know why? Because it's probably because you got something to hide.
I don't have anything to hide. But I don't condone her being out there.
Listen,
I do not condone it at all.
Lisa, nobody gets married and keeps it a secret.
To their kids.
You know what I mean? To the,
I told one of my
But you didn't
kids.
tell her.
And I'm her baby.
Well,
I'm the
I didn't
baby.
tell her. I didn't tell her yet. I had waited for the right time to tell her.
You told your husband he's making proper comments. He's basically making sexual advances on your teenage daughter. What did you do? How did you lay down the law to him?
Well, I told him, I said, if this is what you did, then why, you disrespected her. Why did you do that? I think you should go apologize to her in the way that if you know you were wrong. Now, if he's done that,
Has he ever came up to me and apologized
Did
to
you
me
find
about
out?
that? Never.
Did you find out if he apologized?
Never.
He did it.
He didn't apologize.
Because you don't push the
Exactly.
issue.
Well, then why did you marry him then? You married a guy that was making sexual advances on your daughter. Why are you not as outraged as I am?
I'm outraged. I really am outraged, and I don't know why. You
were so outraged. You said, I do. You understand? Your daughter has been raped. Your daughter has been beaten.
Yeah, I was there for her all that time. Yes, I know.
Why aren't you doing everything possible to stop it, to make sure that she has a place to
But it goes deeper than that. She doesn't want to come home, period. Even when we weren't living together, she doesn't like where we're at.
She doesn't want to come home because there's a man there that's making her uncomfortable.
She doesn't want, if it's not that,
Would you be
if it's
willing to
not
say
that
the guy's
excuse,
gotta
it's
go?
another excuse.
Okay,
it's her not wanting to be up there
Would you be
in the
willing to
desert.
say, if it takes for my daughter to come home, I got to have the guy go away?
Exactly.
Would he go away?
Yes.
No.
I would do it.
So is your
I would
husband
do it.
here?
How much you want to bet
Is
I'd
your
do
husband
it
here?
anytime? Yes.
And you're willing to say to him, you got to go.
Yes.
So my God,
Yes.
let's bring him out.
This is totally wrong. You know what? This is totally wrong. This is all the content. And where'd she go? This is all the
She ran over
content.
there.
She twisted everything.
Dorothy, listen to me. No, listen to me. Just so you know, I'm on your side, and I want to get you off the streets, and I want to get you to go home, and you don't have anything to worry about, okay? I'm out there on the stage with you, and you don't have anything to worry about.
Okay.
Okay? I want you to go home with your mom. I want you to get you off the streets. And I can't let you run back here. I
Okay,
can't.
sorry.
No, I understand. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. What I'm telling you is don't be afraid.
Okay.
Okay? Come on out. Can you relate to this story? Go to www.stevewilkos.com to get my help. First of all, right there should tell you something. Right there, the reaction your daughter sees a man and runs off stage. Isn't that something? Hey, warning, warning.
Yes.
I mean, this is an out-of-control teen here. This young woman was an honor student in school, right?
Of course, yes.
She was a good girl.
Yes.
She was getting straight A's in school, good
Yes.
student, and it all changed over something. And it's one thing. It's that guy right there. You know yourself that he's made improper comments to a teenage girl. You're bringing a man into the house. He's making sexual advances on your daughter. It drives your daughter out of the house. She's been out for a year. She's prostituting herself, and you married the guy.
Yeah, you're wrong. I mean, it's wrong that I did.
How does that happen?
Idiocy.
Being
ignorancy.
selfish, Mom.
Exactly.
You're putting a man before your daughter. And And I got to ask you, what the hell are you doing saying these comments to this young lady?
Hey, there was not sexual intent.
Oh, really? When
No,
you
it
say you
wasn't.
want
No,
some
it
money,
wasn't.
what are you going to do for it?
Yeah, wash the dishes, clean the
Oh, really?
house.
If you're going to prostitute, keep it in the family?
I'm joking with her because I was joking with her.
You're joking with the
it
young
wasn't-
girl about
and, you know, it
prostitution.
wasn't about no prostitution.
That's what you just said.
I
You're
didn't say
joking
that.
around about it.
We had joked
Joking
about
around
it.
about
we
it.
had jokes. She wanted somebody.
Joking
she
around
got
with a
mad-
16-year-old
She got
girl
mad
about
at me because her
prostitution.
friend laughed at my jokes.
I'm not laughing.
I didn't tell a joke.
I want to
not
get. I
arguing.
want to get you. I want to get your daughter off the street.
Exactly,
Okay. Are we
exactly.
willing to do everything we can to get her
Yes,
off the street?
yes,
What?
yes.
She's doing it. If she was doing it, this young woman wouldn't be on the streets. So you tell her what you need for you to go back home.
It's either me or him.
Okay, then it's you. Then it's you. You need help. You need the help. Okay? You willing to do that?
Of course.
Okay.
Are you willing to tell him,
Yes.
get the hell out of the
Yes.
picture? Well,
Yes.
here's your chance.
Well, you're gonna have to go.
Sayonara.
I wanted to say, like, Mom, like, I don't know, like, because you said this too fast. This is all too fast
Why?
for me. Like, I really, like, I'm not even trying to say it like this, but I really don't believe this is, like, it between you
You
and
know
him.
what? It's so funny. You know.
It's okay. It's okay to feel
Hold on,
that
hold
way.
on. I don't believe you either. I was just going to say the same thing. I
And
don't believe any way that this is okay. Well, you got to go, and he walked off stage.
Do it with.
Here's what we're gonna do. We got you to come here. This is step one to get her off the streets. You know you shouldn't be out there. I don't want you out there. So I want to ask you, who would you rather go with, your mom or your sister?
Honestly, my sister, because my mom's gonna go back.
I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, but I truly believe as soon as you leave the stage, you're gonna go back and be with Will anyways. I
No.
I do. So really, honestly, why don't you go be with Will right now? Go be with him.
No problem. No problem.
And the fact that she would just do that right now and not like argue and say, no, Steve, I'm not going anywhere without my daughter. I see the commitment there. We want to help with any way. And I know this is hard, and I know this is probably not ideally what you were hoping for. She cares about you, and we're going to do everything to get you counseling, get you help you so you can take her in to make sure she gets back into school and that she stays off the streets. Anything we could do to help you, please let us know. Let's take this girl, let's get her the help she needs.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too.